when there's complete and utter chaos in South Africa. At a time when the government is broke, can't afford to fund their military, pay the municipalities, and numerous other things. While they're coming there is the question, who's going to cater to them is another question. And are they there to denounce the 50 million pounds that was sent by the British government to violate human rights by taking land away from citizens of a country illegally? Are they there to promote causes like the massive amounts of rape and torture and abuse of women and children in South Africa?
Good morning all. I'm afraid that this morning I am not able to be as PC, mild-mannered and nervous as I have been in my previous videos. The reason being that in the past 2 weeks, my family here in South Africa, my close family, have been victims of, let's call it racial abuse, for lack of a better term. You will find that there will maybe breaks in the voice, as I am extremely emotional at the moment. Anyway, the video is about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's visit to South Africa. And I'm going to post a link below the video to another gentleman's video. As a matter of fact, he made 2 of them with regards to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's visit to South Africa. To date, I have been joking about with regards to their visit. To me, the whole Markle debacle was nothing more than a soap opera. Although I'm not a fan of hers, I did wish them all the best when they got married. I felt that she represented a fairy tale, that she gave hope to all of us, you know, dreams coming true and all that kind of thing. But I have been extremely disappointed in her way of handling things, her way of dealing things, and now what I deem her racism. I know it's sad that we need to bring politics into this, but seeing that they are going to be visiting South Africa, I feel it's my right to say what I feel. I looked at their itinerary, and nowhere on that itinerary do I see them visiting a white squatter camp. Nowhere do I see them visiting the victims, or only one victim, of a farm attack. Somebody who's had their father or their husband murdered. Nowhere on the itinerary do I see them visiting a rape victim. And South Africa is the country with the highest rape rate in the world. If you listen to Hawk's video, you will also hear him mentioning that we have the highest rate of child rape and even baby rape. Where are these humanitarians? If they're not interested in visiting any of these people, a lot of us are, after all, descendants of the British. And in this, I include myself. My maiden name is Grant. My great grandfather and his father's uniforms and portraits are still hanging in Edinburgh Castle. Yet Britain is turning their backs on us white South Africans who are actually British descendants. I cannot immigrate to Britain. I don't have the money. Yet I'm suffering abuse in my own country. I'm suffering abuse in South Africa. So is my grandchild. So are my family. One of them recently being led into an ambush and being attacked brutally, and would have been killed had he not been armed. How much do you as the British care about us? And now I'm speaking to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Cover of British Vogue. Majority black woman. When you see a photograph of her, it's her hugging a black woman, a black child. You see Harry, it's him playing, dancing, hugging, kissing black people. Look, let me make one thing clear. I have black friends, and I hug my black friend. I do, but it's personal. She's my friend. Her family is like my family. They're my family. They're not strangers. I'm not sending out a political message when I do that. However, I'm fair. I also hug my white friends. When you look at the itinerary, what does it consist of? Where are their visits to a white squatter camp? Meghan, where is your visit to a white squatter camp? Where is your visit to a white rape victim or the victims of a farm attack? It's not PC enough, is it? So yes, unless I can be fair and unless I have something to contribute to the overall situation in South Africa at the moment, xenophobia, BEE or BBEE, which is a quota system, which renders us white people virtually unable to work. As a matter of fact, my daughter had been unable to find a job for 8 months. Unless you guys are able to be fair and to contribute fairly to the situation in South Africa, I am now joining my black brothers and sisters in South Africa in saying, I don't care about having you here. As a matter of fact, you are wasting our resources, you're a waste of space, you're a waste of breath air, of fresh air, unless you can come here and represent yourself as humanitarians fairly. You are not welcome. Then rather stay where you are. Your country is not opening its doors to me to return to my country of origin. However, they are opening their doors and their arms to Pakistanis and Syrians and Muslim people who do not integrate into your society. I have visited Britain on a number of occasions and I love it there. I have been a royalist all my life. I love the Queen. Yes, I'm slightly conservative in my politics, but at my age, I don't really care about politics anymore. If I'm safe and content, do I even want to be involved in politics? No, I don't. I don't. But I'm all for fairness. Honestly, all I want is fairness. Unless you, the British government, and you, the Queen of Britain, unless you can open your arms and your hearts to us white South Africans who want to return to our country of origin and live peaceful lives, who want to educate our children, who will support the Church of England, who do support the Church of England, unless you can do that, you are not welcome here. Because you see, it works both ways. If I'm not welcome there, you're not welcome here. I know this is harsh. I know this is painful. I know this probably does not put me in a good light. And I apologize. But I'm hurt. I'm hurt by people whom I have always deemed to be my people, just like I deemed other South Africans my people. I loved the British. I supported the British. I'm the one who had spoken up against people who dredge up the past, who dredge up the wars we had here with the British. I said, let's not look to the past, but let's look into the future. We need to support one another because our culture is dying. I stood up for you, but you're not standing up for me. So yes, unless they can make public that they are changing the itinerary to include also the other side of the political spectrum here in South Africa, namely the plight of the white people in South Africa. Unless they can do that, I am now joining my black brothers and sisters in saying, do not come here. We do not want you here. Stay home, leave us alone, and we will leave you alone. And that is the deal. I thank you for listening, and I again sincerely apologize for being harsh this morning. It's never been my intention. As I said, I have been joking about with Meghan. It was a source of relaxation, of escape, if you want to call it that, for me. But this is turning serious. The visit is very one-sided. That is how I personally feel. And it hurts. I'm going to end this here because I don't think anything else I have to say would be, let's say, very nice. So I'm just going to end it here. I thank you for listening, and a few of you who are on my channel. And as from tomorrow, I will continue taking the mickey out of Miss Markle, because, as I said, for me it's a way to escape what's really happening in my own life. Have a good day.